morning, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Gamer. This is Torrance Davis, your host. What a week it has been. Oh my God. I don't even know where to begin, okay? So, I've been in this business a long time, okay? And I've seen many megatons in this business. And aside from Sony's pricing announcements at E3 for $399, aside from Microsoft's announcing Final Fantasy 13 coming to the Xbox 360, we've all been waiting for that juice, you know, that megaton beyond megaton. You know, companies have been bought. Sony bought a few developers. Microsoft bought a few developers. But you're like, okay, that's cool. It's going to be a good generation. Man, all this stuff that's been happening is crazy, you know. So, you know, Microsoft and Sony finally released their price plans for their consoles. Microsoft $499 and $299 respectively, which is kind of crazy for the Xbox One S, if you think about it. 1440. I've always said this. I'm like, all you need is 1080p 60 and motherfuckers will be happy. They giving dudes 1440p 120 with ray tracing on for $299. That's a fucking steal. Sony announced $499 for the PlayStation disc and $399 for the discless version. Pre-orders for the PlayStation were supposed to come out the next day after it was announced, but retailers let them out earlier, and everybody had to scramble. I was lucky to get a PlayStation 5 pre-ordered so I could sell it. And then Microsoft planned perfectly the date and the time in which their pre-orders would go live, and I couldn't get a fucking Xbox to save my life. No big deal. But here's the killer. I woke up that morning, or the morning before. Woke up the morning before, got on Twitter as usual, and I saw somebody posted, rumor is that Microsoft is buying Bethesda. I'm like, whatever, just another fucking rumor, another fucking fish wrap journalist trying to get some hits. Scroll up. Microsoft bought Bethesda. Holy fucking shit. It literally took me an entire day to get over that, to just think about it and unpack it. You know, I had to process this whole thing. I have been playing video games since video games became video games. I have been in the business since 1995. I have never in the history of video games seen a megaton this huge. It is unprecedented. No company has ever bought a major third-party publisher before. It's never been done. I've thought and thought and thought. I'm like, has it ever happened? No. Anything that got purchased was always an indie developer or a very, very small studio. Bethesda is one of the big companies. I mean, you got Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, Activision, Rockstar, 2K, Blizzard, EA, you know, and Bethesda. They're one of the big motherfucking publishers. This is fucking amazing. Unprecedented shit. I'm sitting here a couple days later and I'm still fucked up over it. It's actually not even fair. Damn, I look black. Did I get darker, or is it the lighting? I look really black today. I'm blacker than black. Anyway, so it's fucking amazing to me. It's mind-blowing. This is never... And Microsoft says, hey, guess what? We got Bethesda. The day before pre-orders. People are still talking about this shit. And, you know, well, they still make games for PlayStation. No, they're not going to make games for PlayStation. Anything that comes out for PlayStation with a Bethesda logo on is stuff that they're already working on, DLC for games that already exist. Brand new spanking games will not be on PlayStation. $7.5 billion? Hell no. But let's just say Microsoft says, fuck it, put them on PlayStation. Guess where that money's going? It's going to Microsoft. They're going to be making money hand over fist as it is. You take a fucking Bethesda game that you produce under your moniker and you say, here you go, and you throw it on PlayStation, and then it sells on PlayStation, Microsoft's making more money. It's kind of like the whole Minecraft thing. But it's, you know, people saying, oh, it doesn't matter. Bethesda sucks anyway. You're talking about the company that made the GTA of Western RPGs, Skyrim. You can sit here and talk all you want about Bethesda and how the games are buggy. Everybody bought Skyrim. Every fucking body bought it on different generation consoles, PC, handheld. It's one of the biggest Western RPGs out there. That's who Microsoft owns right now. Elder Scrolls is theirs. Wolfenstein, Doom, Rage, all this shit. And John Carmack is talking about wanting to come back because he knows Microsoft will work with him. Holy shit! Are you fucking kidding me? How can you get over something like this? It's fucking crazy. This generation has started off with a bang. This is the kind of shit I wanted to see. I wanted to see Microsoft in a fucking corner behind the 8 ball just to see what claws came out, to see what they would do, to see if they would turn around and shoot stink out of their ass like a skunk. And they have. It seems like every generation, Microsoft and Sony swap. They swap. Sony kicked ass, destroyed the Xbox. Next generation, Xbox 360 comes out. Sony has this ridiculously priced PlayStation 3 console because of Blu-ray and all this shit. It hurts Sony. Microsoft gets comfortable. Xbox One, terrible messaging. Sony releases the PlayStation 4, $100 less, more powerful, fucking kills it. Sony gets comfortable. It switches again. Microsoft buys all these badass developers, buys Bethesda, supposedly have the most powerful console this generation. And Sony's resting on their laurels, charging $70 for games now. They said that they believed in generations, but Horizons Zero Dawn 2 and Spider-Man Miles Morales are in fact coming out for the PlayStation 4. It's just crazy to see how every generation they kind of swap around. Holy shit. More people are talking about Microsoft and Xbox this week. Game Pass, all the Bethesda games will be on Game Pass. There are people that are saying they're going to get an Xbox now instead of a PlayStation. But fuck all that. The de facto secondary console for a PlayStation owner will be an Xbox Digital Edition instead of a Nintendo whatever. This generation is going to be crazy. This is the stuff that interests me. Not actually getting the consoles and playing them and buying into the console ecosystem. I'm not doing that anymore. But when the companies do shit like this and they do things to try to garner market share and make gamers happy, this is the shit I like. You know, I was wrong about Sony's pricing again. Sony gets me every fucking gen. I was wrong about the PS4. I was wrong about the PS5. Fucking pisses me off. They get me every time. Every time they're lower than expected. I don't know how they do it. But the fact that they're charging $70 for games, man, it's like, holy shit. And it's not really that big a deal. I paid $70 for games before when I was poor. But Sony's standing by that, and Microsoft's like, no, $60. But here, get Game Pass, and then you get it day one. It is going to be a very interesting generation. I'll tell you that. Very interesting. I can't wait for the next moves. There's rumors that Microsoft bought Sonic. They got the Sonic colored controller, and it's the exact same Sega Sonic Blue. They've been throwing out weird hints, and people have been deep diving into shit, man. I swear to God, if Tokyo Game Show starts and Microsoft announces that they bought Sega, I will shit my fucking pants. I will shit my fucking pants, okay? We're talking all the Yakuza games, all the Total games, Total War games, fucking shit in the back catalog, Bayonetta 3. I mean, and guess what? All that shit will be coming out for PC. Holy shit. What to do. I don't even know. Please post in the comments how you feel about this crazy-ass news from Microsoft and what you're looking forward to this generation. That's all I had to talk about. You know, this is the second Good Morning Gamer in a week. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect to be doing this show, but Microsoft really fucked me up. It's almost kind of not fair what they did. It's just, Holy shit. Microsoft's messaging this gen is on point. It's a total 180 reversal from their last gen messaging. Thank God Don Matrix is gone. I think he's working for Sony right now.